deep in South Louisiana. King of the Swamp, Troy Landry, is responding to an urgent call for help from a fellow swamp legend.
I'm going to West St. Mary to meet Daniel Edgar. This is the time of the year where we pick gator eggs. And for some reason, Daniel's area, the numbers are way down. He's not finding the eggs in the nest that he normally finds. Mr. Edgar, what's happening over here?
Man, listen, you and I are old swampers. We've been around a long time. I appreciate you coming because I think I'm passing up something. I can't find the nest, and I'm obviously overlooking something.
Yeah, let's go. I'm ready.
Yeah, good.
I'm kind of curious and anxious to find out what's going on at Daniel's. I don't know if whatever's going on his property is local. The problem is localized just to his area. So he got me puzzled up now.
Both of us together, maybe we can figure out something. Troy and I are good friends. We go way, way back. We're old swampers. One of the reasons why I called Troy is because his family, like my family, depends on the alligator population. What affects me is gonna affect him.
Out of almost 40 nests that we checked, we found 4 nests. So, I mean, this is terrible. That's a lot of hatchlings that's not gonna hatch. And we gotta figure out what's going on.
Right here by that old log, T-Buddy. You can see a little bit of the old nest on the end of the log.
Yeah.
That was last year. But where's the nest?
The two friends decide to call in more help.
You know, maybe getting Cody over here with his helicopter to do an aerial survey where we can at least see if there's nest on some of the neighbors' property.
Right. Yeah, let's call Cody and take it one step at a time. Daniel, we gotta figure out what's going on here.
As a new day begins, Cody Fortier arrives at St. Mary's Seafood to help Troy and Daniel investigate the mystery of the missing gator nests from a bird's eye view.
That's all right.
That's all right. What affects me at 90%, if it starts here, I don't think it's gonna end here. Our concern is this just the beginning of something?
While they're in the air, they can check the surrounding properties to see how widespread the problem is.
Cody, let's go to one of my neighbors.
Yeah?
Let's go see if they've got alligator nests on their area. Check that out if you don't mind.
All right.
Okay, Cody, we're on my neighbors right now.
I just saw a nest right here.
See, that's a nest. See one of my neighbors?
Yeah, look right there.
He's got some nest on his property. Going over to my neighbors confirmed that my problem is basically localized. There's a lot of nests, proving to Troy and I that this immediate problem is local.
Oh, there's another one. There's another one.
Another nest. I just saw one,
Another
too.
nest right there.
Wow.
All you alligators over here on your neighbors.
Yeah.
We started finding nests on top of nests on top of nests. Like they were all piled up in a certain little area. Normally them females stay apart from each other, but for some reason they're all piled up on the neighbors next to Daniel's. And we can't figure out why they left Daniel's property.
With proof that the problem's confined to Mr. Daniel's property, the veteran swampers need to solve the mystery fast. With bull sharks ruled out as a suspect, Troy and Daniel team up with their friend Tony Edgar to continue the investigation.
Tony knows what he should be catching in them waters, especially the deep water around Daniel's. You used to see grass all over in the water over here.
Over here, pretty much at the bottom of the food chain, all the little things that live in this ecosystem, they need that grass to hide from all the predators and the nutrients, and it all starts in the marshes. And when you lose that grass, it's going to have an effect not only on the alligator, but in due time, it's going to affect everything.
Let's roll.
Sensing that the missing grass may hold a clue, the swampers begin to crisscross the waterways near the areas with the missing gator nests.
Go closer to the bank, maybe.
Real close.
Keep an eye behind the boat.
Look, look, look. You can see them.
Right there. Oh, right there, right there.
When a boat passes through a population of Asian carp, the vibrating motor startles the carp, causing them to launch as high as 5 feet out of the water.
These carps, you're looking at a fish that could weigh anywhere from 10 to 30, 35 pounds. And they can hurt you. They've broken people's jaws. They've sent people in the hospital. The last couple of years, I've had my windshield on my boat got broke by a couple of them. They're very destructive and they're invasive. They don't belong here.
Asian carp were brought to the U.S. to help control weeds in aquatic farms, but they escaped to local waterways and now dominate large stretches of America, destroying delicate ecosystems.
Whoa, whoa. Now watch not to get hit when they get vicious. There they come, look, look.
They're everywhere. Keep going, keep going.
Look at that.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh,
Oh, that I think it broke my neck.
it's the carp. They push anything out.
One on the
Ought
bottom.
to
Yeah.
be getting close to it.
Yeah, they're right there. They're on that point. We can maybe sling that net out on the point, come straight out, and then work it.
I'm kind of anxious to find out. I need to find out for sure if carp is the problem. So what I asked Tony, bring some of your nets. We're gonna go put your carp nets out.
You ready?
Let's do it.
Oh, I got something big pulling them. All right.
Oh, Tony, your net's lined up with them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, buddy.
A big one, too. Oh,
Hey, each one of these fish, I guarantee you, is eating 8 to 10 pounds of grass a day.
oh, yeah.
Nothing but a grass-eating machine.
Yeah.
Damn, Tony,
He's big.
Good.
that one's as big as you.
That's the problem. Anytime you're gonna catch 500, 700 pounds of fish in that small amount of area, if you multiply that much fish in that area times the amount of water we have, it's millions of pounds of fish. And that's very alarming.
The invasive carp caught by the swampers is not considered edible, so it'll be processed and used as fish and crab bait.
Got something else?
Oh, yeah.
Right there, look, I see a tail.
Oh, I got one right here,
Oh,
Tony.
another one, Tony.
Damn, that's a big one. We only caught about 500 pounds, but we definitely coming back. Now that we know where they at, we're coming back and we're gonna come back with vengeance.
That's a big one.
After a long day of filling the gill net with invasive carp, the swampers feel confident they've solved the mystery of the missing gator nests.
Inside the basin. One thing feeds off of the next, all the way to the top of the food chain, which is the alligators. And if the bottom of the food chain gets cut off, then it's gonna affect everything all the way up.
But there's a lot of work left until Daniel's gators return to make nests on his property.
But I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is not gonna finish today. This is just the beginning. This is another example of invasive species ruining a local ecosystem. I feel confident that if we can thin out these fish, if we hit them hard enough in the next few weeks, that the grass will start to grow back and then the fish will come back, the alligators will come back.
You know, Tony, my alligators have been nesting in this area in the same place for years and years. 30 years I picked eggs. And this is the problem. Thank you, my friend. Now we recognize the problem. But now the work starts. We're gonna need help from a lot of our neighbors, sports fishermen, commercial fishermen. It can't be done by just Tony and Troy and I. Because if these fish remove the grass here, there's nothing stopping them from going everywhere else.
This year is your lease, next year is gonna be somebody else's.
That's right.
Next year is gonna be my lease, and this is just the beginning of a lot of problems. All we can do is keep working on them a little bit at a time. All right, before we start crying, let's go.
Yeah.
Come on, Tony, let's roll.